The man scratched out the date on a check and replaced it with today's. Then, he carefully cut out the original owner's name and pasted it onto the check. Now, he had a fake check. But when he tried to cash it at the bank, the teller instantly recognized it as a forgery. Even though he tried to appear poor and pitiful, he couldn't get even $5. Disappointed, he walked down the street, and saw a group of pilots. They wore elegant uniforms, walked with confidence, and were surrounded by beautiful flight attendants. Even children ran up for autographs. The bank manager greeted them with great respect. The man felt envious, and made a decision: he would become a pilot. He pretended to be a newspaper journalist to gather information about pilots. Next, he needed that elegant uniform. Claiming his was lost, he asked for a new one. Though he had no money, he considered paying with a fake check. But the store clerk simply asked for his employee number, saying the company would handle it. With the uniform in hand, he became the center of attention. His good looks and official appearance made him seem important. When he returned to the bank, they treated him differently, accepting his fake checks without question. Just by wearing the uniform, he used fake checks to stay in luxury hotels. He even soaked toy airplanes in water, peeled off the airline logos, and stuck them onto his fake checks. Then, he pressed them flat under a book. Soon, his bathtub was full of toy planes, and he kept making more counterfeit checks. He began flying for free, sitting in cockpits as if he were a real airline employee. He flew over 3 million kilometers without spending a cent, and without making a single mistake. To make his fake checks more convincing, he even photographed an old printing press at a bank. But with too many counterfeit checks floating around, the police started investigating. They planned to arrest him, but when they opened the door, he was gone. They yelled for him to come out of the bathroom. He stepped out calmly and said, "My name is Alan Barry Allen, Secret Service, United States." Then he tried to jump out the window. "My partner already has the suspect," he added quickly. The officers didn't believe him and asked for ID. Without hesitation, he handed them his wallet. But just as one officer was about to inspect it, the man pointed out the window, saying, "There he goes, my partner's taking him away." It was a perfect distraction. He sighed in relief, even checking the officer's ID for fun. Then, as the officer turned away, the man packed up his printing press and casually walked toward the door. Suddenly, the officer called out to him. The man turned around, nervous. "You know what? Just keep it for me. I trust you."